Hey, everybody, happy Saturday. Hope you guys are having a great weekend so far, and thanks for taking some time to come and hang out with us for the Griswold Family Vacay Saturday Night Live variety show, where tonight we're going to be talking about 21 things to do in 2021, and the topic of tonight is Tampa Bay, things to do in Tampa Bay, Florida. And the reason that I chose tonight to talk about Tampa Bay is because of all of us that are sports fans. We know that tomorrow is the Super Bowl. And so the Super Bowl is actually going to be played at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa Bay, Florida. So I'm kind of curious to see if that home field advantage is going to play a key role for the Bucks over the Chiefs or not. But anyway, this is the first of three live streams that we're going to be doing this weekend. This one right now, the variety show, and then here in a couple of hours, we're going to be doing our family game night, which we're going to be playing Kahoot. So we'd love to have you come and join us for that. If you have any kids that would enjoy playing some good family fun games, please invite them along as well. And then tomorrow, we're actually going to be live streaming during the Super Bowl. We are going to be on panel, so it'll be myself, it'll be Blaine, our partner channel, Ray the Creative Travel, our other partner channel, Mr. Kenny, with Fordman, aka Kenneth Oakes. Darren will probably stop by for a little while, and Miss Amy Kephart will be up on panel with us, and we'll just be hanging out, on panel together while we're watching the football game. So you guys are more than welcome to come and hang out with us and be on panel, and we'll just have a hangout and have a good time while we're watching the Super Bowl together. And also, we're going to be doing the prize wheel probably 4 or 5 times at least. So love to have you come and hang out with us if you don't have any other Super Bowl plans. So before we get started too far, let me just say that today, a couple of interesting things about today. First off, every day is a holiday, right? So today was National Eat Ice Cream for Breakfast Day. Now, you missed out on that, then that's all right, because today is also National Frozen Yogurt Day. I know when I was a kid, I would always try to eat like crazy things for breakfast, like you guys know the Little Debbie snack cakes. I used to try to eat those a lot for breakfast. I thought that was pretty cool, and so yeah, it's a eat ice cream for breakfast day and also frozen yogurt day. And some interesting things that happened today are that on this date in 1952, Queen Elizabeth II succeeds King George the Sixth to the British throne and proclaimed Queen of the United Kingdom and the other Commonwealth realms, including Canada, Australia, and New Zealand. So Queen Elizabeth II has been on her throne since this day in 1952. That's quite a while. Also, on this date in 1965, the Righteous Brothers song, You've Lost That Love and Feeling, hit #1 on the charts. So that's just some interesting things about today. So before we get any further, let me go ahead and welcome in everybody that's here tonight. I know tonight's a busy night on YouTube, so I very much appreciate everyone that's stopped in to say hello to us. First person I see in the house, Mr. Jonathan Short. Hey, everyone. Hey, Jonathan, good to see you, buddy. Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Good old Blaine. Hey, and welcome in. All smash that thumbs up if you are new. Consider hitting that red S below. Thank you so much, Blaine. Appreciate it, buddy. And we've got Mr. John, J&N Travels. Good evening, John. Thank you for being here, sir. We very much appreciate it. It's good to see you. All right. Miss Najuma. Hey, Najuma. Good to see you. Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Hope you're doing well. My Oklahomies, James and Millie. What's going on, guys? Great to see you. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. All right. And that's it for everybody that I see in the chat so far. Hey, Becca. Good to see you. Welcome in. Thank you for being here. All right. So what I want to do first tonight is we're just going to go through and we're going to give our final Super Bowl predictions. I know that we'll be talking more about this tomorrow during our live stream, while we're live streaming actually during the Super Bowl itself. But again, if you guys have predictions for tomorrow's game, please feel free to put those in the chat. I'd love to hear them. Adric says he thinks that the Chiefs are going to win the game tomorrow. Again, the game is between Kansas City Chiefs and Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Adric's picking the Chiefs. He thinks that they'll win 38-31. And Landon also is picking the Chiefs, and he thinks that they'll win 26-19. And myself, ever since I knew what the matchup was for the Super Bowl, I always felt pretty strong that the Chiefs were going to win by at least 2 touchdowns. And so my final score I came up with is 35-20. So you guys have any opinion on the Super Bowl? Anybody you think might win? Anybody you're rooting for, or what you think the score might be? Please feel free to type that in the chat. Then you guys might have also noticed that I pinned a question to the top of the stream tonight. The question was, have you ever been to Tampa Bay? And if you have, what did you do in Tampa? And did you enjoy it? Hey, Larry. Welcome in, buddy. Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it very much. So Miss Becca says, Chiefs, I am betting on them. There you go. Blaine said 34-20, Kansas City. Yeah, that's pretty close to what I'm saying as well. Let's see. Jonathan says it just started snowing outside. That's awesome, Jonathan. Very cool. All right. So everybody's thinking the Chiefs. Becca says 43-12. Man, she's expecting a blowout. That's cool. All right, so let's go ahead and start talking about 21 things that tourist attractions, sightseeing things to do in Tampa Bay for the year 2021. Now, I did put a post out in our Facebook group asking people to give us some suggestions. Those that live in Florida, we have a lot of friends, especially from the YouTube community, that live in Florida. We also have a lot of friends that have just been to Florida just on vacation and stuff like that. So I put a question out there, our Facebook group, asking, what are some good things to see in Tampa? And so I have some of those in here as well. And I also just have some that I found from doing research. We actually didn't spend that much time in Tampa. We've been there once. And one of the things I'm going to be talking about tonight is actually the one thing that we did do while we were in the Tampa area. So let me go through the chat, and then we'll start going through some of these things. So I see Jeff is in the house. Hey, Jeff, good to see you, buddy. Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Mr. John's picking Tampa Bay Buccaneers 31-27. Larry also is picking the Buck 24-7 for the Bucks. Man. So he's picking that Tampa Bay, not even a close game. Hey, Fatima, welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. We really appreciate that. It's -10 right now, and our heater broke. Crap. Oh, man, that stinks. Jeez. Larry says, never been to Florida. Jeff says, Danny, tomorrow I will try to be on your stream. If we have power, we are getting snow tomorrow again. Okay, Jeff. Appreciate it, buddy. Thank you very much. All right, guys. So the first thing I have on my list, Tampa Bay, is the Sunshine Skyway Bridge. It says the Sunshine Skyway Bridge, or simply known as the Skyway, is a cable-stayed bridge spanning over the lower Tampa Bay, which connects St. Petersburg to Terra Cielo. Terra Sia. So I know a lot of bridges are really cool. They have bridges you can drive on. They also have bridges, that you can walk across. One of my favorite bridges that I ever got a chance to go see was actually called the Big Four Bridge. It was a bridge that was designed for the B&O Railroad Company to use, and it actually is in Louisville, Kentucky, and it goes right over the Ohio River. So you start off on one side of the bridge, you're in Louisville, and then you walk across, and you're actually in Jefferson, Indiana. So that was a really cool thing to see as well. And then also when you're on the bridge, you can look downstream the river and you get an awesome view of downtown Louisville. So that was really cool. And I imagine that this bridge here in Tampa will be something very similar. TJ, you're here, man. You can help me out with this. We're looking for some things to do in Tampa, and I know you've got experience with Tampa for sure. So welcome in, buddy. It's great to see you. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate it. Blaine says Tampa is on the other side, west of the state, so we don't get to Tampa. Would love to eventually. Yep. Congrats on 1K. Selling away with T&K. That is awesome, guys. Congratulations. Very cool. Much deserved. That's awesome. Also, thank you for having me on your stream Thursday night, TJ. I had a great time hanging out with you and Blaine for sure. So thanks again for that, buddy. All right. So the next thing that I have on the list is Big Cat Rescue. It says founded all the way back in 1992, the Big Cat Rescue offers an encounter with Tampa's most majestic and biggest felines. So I know in Branson, they have what's known as a National Tiger Sanctuary. And it's basically just like a wildlife preserve, a place where animals can go and a lot of them can be nurtured back to health and then set back out into the wild, but a lot of them can't for whatever reason. And so they go to this place to these wildlife refuges to be taken care of. And it's a really neat place. And so that is something else that might be cool. The Big Cat Rescue down in Tampa. John saying Busch Gardens. All right. Thank you, John. Very cool. All right. So the next thing that's on the list tonight is the Tampa Riverwalk. Tampa Riverwalk says Tampa Riverwalk is a long and wide open space / pedestrian trail that spans over a 2.6 mile water area and is located along the Hillsborough River in Tampa that is nearly all the top sites and places to be in the city. That's pretty cool. That reminds me of San Antonio. That's probably the closest thing that we have to our house. We have a little small river walk, in Oklahoma City, but it's nothing major. But San Antonio, it has got a really cool river walk. They have a lot of tourist attractions along there as well. So I didn't know Tampa had a river walk. That's pretty neat. So the next thing on the list is the Tampa Theater. It says the Tampa Theater is one of the most well-known historic U.S. theaters and city landmarks in downtown Tampa. So if you guys have been to any of these, or like John said, the Busch Gardens, if you guys have anything in Tampa that you've been to or that you'd like to go to, please feel free to put that in the chat as well, because this show is an interactive show, so I'd love to interact with you guys. Jeff says, Danny, I just posted pictures to your Facebook group from today and Thursday. My walk to the beach. All right, Jeff. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it. All right. Hey, Mr. Willie, good to see you, buddy. Welcome in. Mr. Willie says UNC 91, Duke 87. Yeah, of course. We can't win a game this year, Mr. Willie, at all. Having a terrible season, that's for sure. Congratulations to your Hills, though. That's cool. Hey, Tracy, welcome in. Good to see you. Thank you for being here. We're talking about some of our favorite tourist attractions in Tampa Bay, Tracy. If you've ever been to Tampa Bay, Florida, please feel free to throw in the chat some of the things that you did that you enjoyed there. We started a new segment last week called 21 and 21. So last week we talked about national parks, and this week we're talking about things to do in Tampa. And the reason we're doing that is because tomorrow is the Super Bowl, and the Super Bowl is actually in Tampa, Florida. So I'm just kind of trying to kind of tie them together a little bit. Hey, Doug, good to see you, buddy. Welcome in. I'm 30 minutes from Tampa, and it's called City Walk. Okay, cool. Nice. Thank you for letting us know that. There anything there in Tampa that you enjoy doing, Doug, that you would recommend to anybody that might be traveling down that way? If there is, please just throw in the chat and let us know, buddy. Mr. Willie saying hi to Blaine. Hey, pear salad. All right. Jeff is saying, I think Kansas City will win, but if Tom Brady wins, I'll be happy. Oh, Lord. Tom Brady wins, you'll be happy, huh? I know a lot of people, Jeff, that are going for Kansas City because of Tom Brady. Hey, Tammy, welcome in. Great to see you. Thank you for being here. Tracy said we boarded our cruise ship for our cruise in Tampa, Florida. Yep. That's pretty cool. Florida's got a ton of cruising ports. I think they have like 5 cruising ports or something like that, with the largest cruising port being Miami, I think. Mr. Willie says, when I was in Tampa for a mission trip, I went to a hip hop church. Hey, that's cool. Very neat. Speaking of a church, Mr. Willie, the next thing I actually have is says Sacred Heart Catholic Church. It says the Sacred Heart Catholic Church was constructed all the way back in 1905 and is known to be one of the oldest standing churches in the city of Tampa. So that would be something that'd be kind of cool to see, just to see the old architecture and stuff like that. That'd be pretty neat. But a hip hop church, that's cool. Jeff says Tom Brady was with the New England Patriots, and I am in New England, and that makes sense, Jeff. I understand. I understand, buddy. I know a lot of people do like Tom Brady for sure, but just doesn't really set right with me. He doesn't. Tracy says Tom Brady is a hero, but I'm afraid the Chiefs are gonna win. I'd be surprised, to be honest with you, Tracy. I would be surprised if the Bucks can somehow pull it out, but I expect the Chiefs to win as well. All right, so the next thing I have on the list is Tropicana Field. And Tropicana Field, of course, is a stadium there in Tampa, and it is home of the Tampa Bay Rays, Major League Baseball team. Blaine says if Tom Brady is considered a hero, we are all in trouble. That's kind of what I was thinking too, Blaine, but I want to be nice about it, you know. You're not wrong. All right, so the next thing is the Tampa Bay History Center. And being a social studies teacher, history centers are kind of interesting to me. I really enjoy history. It says here, if you're looking for the most entertaining, informative, and the cheapest destination to visit in Tampa, then you're definitely in for a treat at the Tampa Bay History Center. Hey, Lynn, good to see you. Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it. With my prediction, I usually never win, but I always go for the underdog. There you go. There's a player on the Kansas City Chiefs that lives in Fall River, Massachusetts. Oh, really? That's cool. I'm taking it that's pretty close to where you live. I have to admit that was my husband said. I don't know about football. That's funny. Oh, that's good. All right. So the next thing I have here is the Henry B. Plant Museum. The Henry B. Plant Museum is nestled right in the south wing of Plant Hall, formerly known as the Tampa Bay Hotel, within the University of Tampa's campus premises. That's pretty neat. Then we have a children's museum. Of course, with my two boys, we always like a good children's museum. We've been to several. We have one here that's actually pretty good that we have an annual membership to. This one's called the Glazer Children's Museum. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe the Glazers are the family that own the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And it says the Glazers Children's Museum is a children's museum located right next to the Tampa Museum of Art and Curtis Hickson Park alongside the Tampa Riverwalk, which we learned from Doug is called City Walk. So that's pretty neat. And we got some more congratulations to TJ on hitting 1,000 subs, him and Kayla. Very cool. What is up, peeps? Woo! What's going on, Ronnie? Hope you're doing well, buddy. I just learned from our good pal, Mr. Willie, that surprisingly enough, actually not, we just got beat again by North Carolina. So weird. I don't ever remember Ronnie Duke having that bad a year. Been a long time. Yep, Mr. Willie said that Duke lost 91-87. Jeez. Hey, Ronnie. Woo! Said Larry. So, Ronnie, we're just talking about things to do in Tampa, buddy. 21 things to do for 2021 in Tampa, Florida. So, if you've been down to Tampa or maybe for vacation or whatever, what did you do there? And did you have fun? And would you recommend it to anybody who may be thinking about taking a trip down to Tampa, Florida for a vacation or something like that? So, if you have something in mind, just please put that in the chat. Let us know. Larry's giving time check to Mr. John. He's saying, hey, John, it's 5:26 p.m. here. Tracy saying to Larry, I'm doing good. Thank you, Plump Travelers. Your YouTube channel name makes me smile every time I see it. Flip Flop Nation, new sister channel of Life is Good Today. Very cool. Awesome. That's a cool channel name, Ronnie. I like that. The Glazer family owns the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and they own a pro soccer team in Europe. Very cool. Duke kept it close, but not a good year. No, definitely not. All right. So then we've got the Amalie Arena. So the Amalie Arena, originally known as the Ice Palace, is an arena in Tampa that is home to the Tampa Bay Lightning of the National Hockey League. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, the Tampa Bay Lightning are actually NHL champions this past year. I'm pretty sure. And then we have another thing that was recommended both in my research and also from some of our friends on our Facebook group. And that is called Ybor City. It says the booming and entertaining Ybor City is a neighborhood in Tampa known for its wide collection of boutiques and vintage shops, along with a diverse array of Cuban and Latin American eateries. That's pretty cool. Hey, Shelly. Good to see you. Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Hope you're doing well. Ronnie says, never been to Tampa. Did spend a week in Clearwater, just across the bay. Yes, sir. Lynn says, never been to Tampa. I really haven't either, Lynn, that much. Hey, Eric. Good to see you, buddy. Ybor City. Okay. Very cool. Welcome in, Eric. Thanks for being here. Anthony Sherman from the Kansas City Chiefs was born in Massachusetts, not at Attleboro, Massachusetts. All right. Very cool. Thank you, Jeff. All right. So the next one I have is the Raymond James Stadium. Raymond James Stadium, of course, is the NFL stadium, and it is home of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. It's where the Super Bowl is going to be held tomorrow. So if you guys want to see what Raymond James Stadium looks like, just tune in to the Super Bowl. Doug says Ybor City is more party for adults. Oh, really? It's like a party. Okay, cool. Thanks for letting me know that. I had no idea. I always like it when people that are in the chat who know more about a place than I do, because as I'm doing this tonight, trying to help you guys out in case you ever plan on going down to Tampa, having people who actually have experience with the place really helps a lot. So thank you, Doug. I appreciate it. Thank you, Eric, and everyone else who is interacting with us tonight and helping. So thank you guys very much. Eric says I did a video about Ybor City recently. Okay, cool. I'll make sure to check that out, Eric. Hey, Tyler, good to see you, buddy. Welcome in. So we've got Tyler in the house down in Florida. We've got TJ, I think, still, who's from Florida. We've got Doug, who lives down in Florida. So it's cool. Ended up being a pretty good show. Najuma said, never been to Tampa, been to Disney and Jacksonville. Yep. Blaine says, boo, Raymond James Stadium. All right. So the next thing I have on my list is something that Mr. John J&N Travels mentioned earlier. And you guys that know us, you know how much we love theme parks. But this is actually a theme park that we have never been to. My wife has, Kimberly has, but the boys and I have not been to, and that is Busch Gardens. Busch Gardens, Tampa Bay. It says Busch Gardens Tampa Bay is a massive 335-acre African-themed animal theme park that's nestled deep within the city of Tampa. So, from my understanding of Busch Gardens, it's basically like a zoo and a theme park kind of tied into one. So that'd be pretty sweet because we love animals for sure, and we love theme parks. So we'd love to get down there sometime. I think that'd be really cool. Let's see. We got some people putting some things in the chat, so I want to make sure we go through and see what you guys put. Larry says, I'm booked for Miami twice in 2022. Bucket list to see Miami Beach. That'd be pretty cool, Larry. I've never actually made it down to Miami myself, so that would be awesome. Ronnie says, thinking of doing Universal if May Cruise gets canceled. Yep. Jeff says, hey, Ronnie, I know TJ and Kayla just got back from Universal, and they had a great time there, so it would be fun to get back to Universal, that's for sure. Jeff says there's a place in Orlando that is very cool, Church Street Station. Very neat. Tyler says, my first cruise was out of Tampa. Fun time for sure. Been to the aquarium and children's museum. There you go. We just mentioned the children's museum. Tyler, did you like it there? We did mention that. We haven't talked about the aquarium yet, but we did mention the children's museum. So let us know your thoughts on that, buddy. Larry says Canada's Wonderland in Toronto, Ontario. Very cool. John says Busch Gardens is his favorite. Larry loves aquariums and zoos. Doug says I would go to SeaWorld before Busch Gardens. Busch Gardens was good before they sold out. Man, that's kind of sad to hear. Ronnie sold out of Miami twice. Where is SeaWorld? SeaWorld, Larry, the one in Florida is in Orlando. They also have a SeaWorld. That's the only SeaWorld that we've never been to. They have SeaWorld in San Antonio, Texas, and also a SeaWorld in San Diego, California. But we've been to San Diego, we've been to San Antonio, we just haven't been to the SeaWorld in Orlando. So it'd be kind of cool to get a chance to go to the one in Orlando. That way we can kind of compare all three of them. That'd be pretty neat. Never been to Disney or Universal. Oh, man. Eric says, let's see. Tyler says Busch Gardens is the coaster capital of Florida. It's going to have the best roller coaster in the world when it opens in a few weeks. That's awesome, Tyler. Very cool. Tyler is, for those who don't know, you guys know how awesome a job he does with presenting cruise information and his knowledge of cruising, but he also has as much knowledge, if not more, about roller coasters and theme parks. So that's pretty neat, Tyler. What's the ride going to be called? And you want to put what it's called and then put maybe a description about it? We'd love to. I'd love to see. Eric says, I've been to Miami Beach over 10 times and it never gets old. The lack of parking is the only thing that sucks. Children's Museum is great for smaller kids. Pretty neat for sure. All right, cool. Thank you. Tracy says, I love Busch Gardens. Hey, Camping with Clammy. Welcome in, guys. Great to see y'all. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. We got some hellos going on. Okay, cool. Good to see. Tracy saying, the Tyler Show, thank you for the info. I love roller coasters. Epic. Yep. Tyler knows his roller coasters for sure. There's no doubt. Tyler says, I was just there in December. I posted a video on it. Going viral. Very cool. Nice. Jeff's asking Tyler if he's ever been to Church Street Station. All right. Very cool. So, yeah, Tyler, if you could tell us a little bit more about that roller coaster, man, I'd love to hear about it. That's for sure. All right. So, then my next thing that I told you guys that, here we go. Here we go. Here's the description right here. It says Iron Gwazi is an upcoming steel wooden hybrid roller coaster under construction. Okay, so it's called Iron Gwazi. Do you know, Tyler, if it has like any loops or like what's gonna make this ride stick out? What's gonna make it one of the best in the world? That's what I would love to. Is this what you have a video about, Tyler? Is this ride right here? I need to just go and watch. That'd be cool, man. Thank you. All right. So then the next thing I have on my list is the zoo. The zoo at Tampa. It's called Zoo Tampa at Lowry Park. It says Zoo Tampa at Lowry Park is a massive 63-acre nonprofit zoo located in Tampa that gives visitors a glimpse of all the different animals that the city has in store. That'd be awesome. We love guys. You guys that have known us and for a long time, and most of everybody in here tonight knows us pretty well. You guys know how much we like zoos. So that'd be pretty neat. Blaine's saying that the Iron Gwazi is like 206 feet tall. Jeez. That's pretty cool. All right, so the next thing that's on my list is called the Kraken Cycle Boats. It says if you're looking for unique and quirky stuff to do in Tampa, then you should definitely consider riding on the Kraken Cycle Boats. That's pretty neat. All right, let's see here. Tyler says the ride plunging riders from a 206-foot tall peak and reaching top speeds of 76 miles per hour. Riders on Iron Gwazi will experience a dozen airtime moments, including 3. Good Lord. That sounds awesome. Very cool. You would love the park. You would love the park. Okay, cool. Thanks, Doug. When it warms up a little, gonna take the grandbabies to the North Carolina Zoo. There you go. What would be really cool if someone can tell me if there is a zoo with koalas anywhere down there? Larry, I'm telling you, brother, for the koalas, you're gonna want to go to the San Diego Zoo. San Diego, California. I'm sure there are other zoos that do have koalas, but probably closest to you for sure would be the San Diego Zoo. The zoo is pretty cool. Has a lot of thrill rides like a log flume. The zoo has rides? That's pretty neat. Thinking of going to the Jurassic Quest show at Charlotte's Z-Max Dragway. Ronnie, I don't know if you saw our video from a while back this past summer, probably May or June. We actually went to the Jurassic Quest here. It was a lot of fun. It was awesome. Cool. I will check it out. I love going to California. Yep. California is. I've only been once, Larry. We were supposed to go this summer, in June. We were supposed to be taking a cruise out of San Francisco, 11-day Alaskan cruise, but it got canceled. We had plans to go to Disneyland, plans to go to Universal Hollywood, all that, and we don't get to do any of it. So that's kind of sad, but hopefully we'll get to someday fairly soon. All right, so the next thing I have here is the Museum of Science and Industry. It says the Museum of Science and Industry is a non-for-profit science museum located in Tampa, Florida. MOSI's funding comes from private donations, corporate sponsors, and support from Hillsborough County and the city of Tampa. So that's pretty cool. Science and Industry Museum. That'd be fun. Tracy says she had been to the Miami Zoo. Saw it and just saw Degenerates vlog, thinking the grandbabies would love it. Yep, it would be very cool. The next thing is Tampa Museum of Art. The Tampa Museum of Art hosts and features a variety of exhibits that are both modern and contemporary in nature, as well as Greek, Roman, and Etruscan antiquities. So for those of you who are interested in art museums, there's that. I've got 3 more things. Real quick, let me read what Larry had to say here, and then we'll bring in Landon for the jokes. Said, I would love to live in Santa Monica. I was able to see all the sights. I was at the Price is Right show, and hey, that's cool. Oh, Shelly said that Toledo Zoo has koalas. There you go, Larry. Toledo, Ohio. That's pretty neat. All right. So the next thing that's on my list is the American Victory Ship and Museum. It says whether you're a history buff or simply someone wanting to learn something new about the different battles and wars of Americans during different eras and times, then dropping by the American Victory Ship and Museum is definitely an amazing place. And then 2 more places that I have on my list are Adventure Island. This is Adventure Island is a water park located northeast of the city across the street from Busch Gardens, Tampa Bay, and is without a doubt among the best things to do in Tampa, Florida. And the last thing that I have is the only thing that I've actually done and that my family has actually done in the Tampa Bay area. And that is that we took a trip the very first time we went to Disney in 2016. We spent a day and drove down to visit the star of actually what I'm going to go ahead and admit to you guys right now is my favorite movie. That is Dolphin Tale. And We went down and saw Hope and Winter and Rufus, the pelican, down at the Clearwater Marine Aquarium. And that place is awesome. It's amazing. And just the fact that they do the rehab and rehabilitation and rescue and release back into the ocean for those that can is just really, really cool. So we really enjoyed our time down at Clearwater, and I've had people, when I asked this question in our Facebook group, people put Clearwater Marine Aquarium without a doubt. Matter of fact, that Degenerate Cruisers put in our Facebook group that they would recommend the Clearwater Marine Aquarium, and you guys here tonight have recommended it as well. So anybody that has not had a chance to make it to the Clearwater Marine Aquarium, we strongly suggest that you do so. Okay, so that is 21 things in Tampa Bay for 2021. And thank you guys so much for all of your help. I really, really do appreciate it. Says, I have also been to MOI too. Not my favorite museum, but not a bad one. Eric says he loves art. Tyler says, I sailed past that ship a lot. Never been on her, though. Ronnie says, maybe you should do some Landon jokes, some of my dad jokes, get some views. Yeah, that'd be a good idea. Actually, Ronnie, finally, we had a short that got over 1,000 views. That was my goal, just getting one that got to 1,000, and finally we did. So that's kind of cool. Hey, Raphael, good to see you, buddy. Welcome in. Had a great time hanging out with Raph and his wife, Amanda, last night. Landon and I went out and ate with him, and that was really cool. So it was great to see you as always. That was our third time that we actually got a chance to meet up. Larry says, my father-in-law was an artist. He gave us a 48 by 60 painting for our engagement. Mother-in-law is an art consultant. I love art museums. Nice. Ronnie said he'd been down to the Clearwater Marine Aquarium and had a great time. Yes, sir. Amazing aquarium. Yep. Doug says during COVID, they just make it a lot bigger, the aquarium. I heard they did. I heard they added on to it, Doug. That's cool. I'd like to get back down there and see that. Did you mention Sparkman Dwarf? No, I didn't. I did not. Sparkman Dwarf. All right, guys. So now what I'd like to do is, this is something that Raph gave us last night right here. I'll show you guys this. It's pretty cool. He was talking to us about geocaching, and he actually has these little coin medallions. You guys can see that. Visos Travel. He said that this is the kind of thing that you would find like if you went on a geocache. So the front of it has his channel name, and then the back, it's got some palm trees. It says Bon Voyage. So that was really cool. He gave one for myself, one for Adric, and also one for Landon. So thank you for that, Ralph. That's really cool, buddy. Appreciate it very much. I love art as well. Do a little painting sometimes. Very cool. He says it's a market with all shipping containers. Awesome. My daughter and I did a sleepover at the Toledo Zoo. So much fun. Very cool. Yep, Larry. So Flip Flop Nation is the sister channel of Life is Good Today. Woo! All right, so without further ado, let's go ahead and bring on the man for some jokes. While we're waiting on him, I do want to just remind everybody that coming up at 10 o'clock Eastern Time, we're going to be having our family game night where we're going to be playing some good old Kahoot. And So stick around after the jokes because I have a few announcements to make, and then we'll go and raid somebody. And if you guys will come back at 10 o'clock, we'll have a good old family game night. So without further ado, here is Mr. Landon for his Jokes with Landon segment. All right, buddy. How you doing? You all right? You sure?
Just tired.
All right. Here's your jokes.
And has a bruise on his shoulder.
Okay, stop. Stop. Here, come on.
What happens when you get in trouble on a bus?
All right.
No, wait, I want to save that one for last. Stop, everyone.
You want to save that one for last?
Yeah.
Okay, well, never mind that one.
How will Tom Brady feel if he loses the Super Bowl?
How will Tom Brady feel if he loses the Super Bowl? That's his first joke. Won't answer that first joke. He wants to save that for last. Because he made that one up himself.
But all these other ones that I found in the joke book.
No, I did not.
Oh, you made them up?
Yeah, I made them up.
Oh, you looked them up.
Raphael says he'll feel sad. You see this, Landon? We had like 10 people in here the whole entire time, and then you show up and
we got 24.
24. Jeez.
Who's that?
Flip Flop Nation, Ronnie.
Oh.
Woo!
I was so confused. I was like,
All right, so we have one person say sad, one person say bad. Again, the question was what? What was the joke? How will Tom Brady feel
if he lost the Super Bowl?
if he lost the Super Bowl?
Can we just tell him the answer?
No, let's wait for some people, see if anybody else answers.
Bad.
We got anybody answering on the YouTube side? Let's see. Here we got some people. Brady. He'll wish he never left New England. He will feel even older and banged up. He won't say no problem. We are here for Landon. Hey, Ryan, welcome in, buddy. Good to see you. Hello. Okay, so I don't see the correct answer. Go ahead and tell him. How will he feel? You don't remember the answer?
No.
Fine.
Deflated.
He will feel deflated.
I don't get that one.
You don't get it? You don't remember when he cheated? And he took all the air out of the footballs?
Oh, yeah.
So when you take air out of something, that's called deflate.
I remember now.
So he'll feel deflated. All right, so next one. You want to do that one right there?
Yeah. Why can't people in Florida drive?
So this one is a joke about the state of Florida, since we just talked about Tampa, Florida. And the joke again, say it one more time, Bubba.
Why can't people in Florida drive? It really should be at, not Atlanta, but, yeah, Atlanta. It should really be Atlanta. They can't drive.
You're right about that. It's like a race car track driving in Atlanta. Huh? It was crazy.
No one stays in their own lanes.
No one stays in their own lane. Hey guys, we're 4 likes away from 30. If you guys hadn't smacked that thumbs up, please do for us. We'd really appreciate that. Full of snowbirds. I-85 is crazy. Yes, indeed, Ronnie, it is. Full of water. They come from Australia because they are from the north. LOL. They're too old. Jeez.
Jeez, Ron.
You see what Tracy? Tracy actually, traveling granny, she lives in Atlanta. I live and drive in Atlanta every day. LOL. Because they have sea legs. They have bisons. All right, what's the answer, Landon?
They lost their keys.
They lost their keys. Get it? Florida Keys. Hey, Amy, welcome in. Good to see you. They lost their keys. All right, so we just have about 3 more jokes. I think these are all Super Bowl related, aren't they? All right, here you go. TJ, if you're still here, I don't know if you are or not, but if you're still here, you would love this joke.
Wait.
What does?
What does a Tampa Bay Buccaneers fan do when his team has won the Super Bowl?
Yep.
I want to do it again. That was bad.
Okay.
What does a Tampa Bay Buccaneers fan do when his team has won the Super Bowl?
Yep. Landon. Better find that. I just showed everybody that Raphael gave that to us last night.
I just did.
I know you did. Ronnie said they go to Disney World.
I found it.
So we've got one answer. They go to Disney World. Again, the joke is, what does a Tampa Bay Bucs fan do when his team has won the Super Bowl? Realize they are dreaming. Oh my goodness. Look at Tammy Chaudhry's answer. Look at that. What does that say?
They go get the booty.
Oh my goodness. Because you know what pirate treasure is called? What's it called?
Booty.
Booty. Tracy says you're doing great, Landon.
Thank you.
Eric says they go buck wild. Larry says collect their winnings. Amy's over there saying we will never know because they won't win.
Ooh.
So what's the answer, Landon? What do they do? What does a Tampa Bay Bucs fan do when their team has won the Super Bowl? The answer is Landon.
They'll win at this.
Jeez. Come on, you got to give people the answer. You can't just leave us hanging the whole time, man.
I mean, I can.
What's the answer?
He turns off the Xbox.
Oh, jeez. He turns off the Xbox.
You know, because X marks the spot. So
No, it's because you can play Madden on.
Oh, yeah.
You can play Madden, you know, on the Xbox. And so if you're playing with the Buccaneers and you win the Super Bowl, then you just turn off the Xbox.
It's kind of easy on Xbox.
Jeez, that's a burn.
It's like really hard on mobile, though.
Mobile? Mobile?
Mobile.
What do you mean mobile?
I call it mobile.
All right, come on. Last one. Or 2 more. You got 2 more.
Okay.
Come on. Squirrel. Sorry, guys. He's seeing some squirrels right now.
I'm seeing some bunnies, maybe.
Apologize.
Hopefully.
Come on, let's go.
Why can't people...
No, what do you call?
What do you call 53 millionaires around a TV watching the Super Bowl?
What do you call 53 millionaires around a TV watching the Super Bowl? Where is the squirrel? I don't know. Ask Landon. Oh, Ronnie said, who said that they were going to say that? You did? The Atlanta Falcons?
I said the Atlanta.
That's what Landon said the answer should be too. But we actually modified it a little bit. A buck and ear. Nope. Come on, guys. What do you call 53 millionaires around a TV watching the Super Bowl? Ronnie's saying that because his team is the Atlanta Falcons. We got any answers coming in? Let me check the YouTube side and see if anybody's answering. Nope, they're not. So you want to go ahead and give them the answer, Landon?
Yeah.
The answer is?
Excuse me. The New England Patriots.
The New England Patriots. All right, and the last joke.
Falcons would have been better.
No, because Tom Brady left the Patriots in the very first year he left them. He's already in the Super Bowl.
The last joke of the night right here. This is actually one that Landon made up himself. Today or last night you made this one up? Today?
Last night.
Last night. Okay, what is it?
What do you get? What happens when you get in trouble on a bus?
What happens when you get in trouble on a bus? Rafi wants to know if that's Dr. Pepper that you're drinking.
Root beer.
Did you tell him that one?
Oh, yeah, I did.
You did?
Ooh.
No wonder he got it so fast then, huh? No wonder he got that so fast. Correct answer on that last joke was?
Busted.
Busted. All right. Thank you, Bubba. Good job. You want to hang out with us till the end or you leaving?
I should have told you.
Tell everybody bye.
Bye.
No, come tell them bye and say thank you.
Bye. Thank you.
All right, you can leave. Stop it.
Oh, God. Dad, I'm about to press my head on you, please.
See ya, Shelly. All right, guys. So just a few more things that I have, and then we'll go raid somebody. Blaine, if you wouldn't mind seeing who we can maybe raid next. I can't leave without mentioning that my wife sells the very an amazing environmentally friendly product known as Norwex. If you're interested in Norwex, please check out her link. It's in the description below. If you would like to help support our channel by grabbing some merch, please visit the link in the description below. We just added a ton of new merchandise to our store. I want to thank all of our moderators and our partner channel. Blaine with Rayleigh Creative Travel, Magnificent Germany with Darren, Fordman, a.k.a. Kenneth Oakes, and Puxerain. I want to give a special thank you to all of the supporters out there, because without you guys, there would be no YouTube. And I also want to ask, before I forget, which I almost did, that if you are a YouTube creator, please put hashtag and creator in the chat for us real fast. And if you are not a creator, you're just a supporter, please put hashtag supporter. And if you guys wouldn't mind, go and check out somebody. If you're not familiar with them, watch a video. If you like what you see, leave a comment and subscribe, letting them know that we sent you. We would very much appreciate that. I also want to let you guys know that we do have a Facebook group, Griswold Family Vacay Traveling with Kids. It's a very interactive Facebook group. We ask for you guys' input quite a bit because we want to make sure that we're providing the best information and best entertainment for you guys that we can, that you guys are the most interested in, and we want to make sure that we include you and as much as possible that we do with our channel. We also do have a Instagram account, and it's the same name as our channel name, at Griswold Family Vacay. We also want to make sure we thank Mr. Dean at the Live Place for hosting us and over 120 other family-friendly YouTube channels. If you don't know what the Live Place is by now, it's basically your TV guide for YouTube. It tells you a lot of really great family-friendly YouTube channels, what days they stream, and at what time. So we'll see you guys. Make sure you come back in an hour. We're going to have our Griswold family game night. And then, of course, tomorrow we will be live streaming during the Super Bowl, at which time we will be hosting just having fun up here on panel, and people can stop in and come up on panel with us. We're also going to be doing the prize wheel, so we'd love to have you come by and hang out with us tomorrow night during the Super Bowl. So let's see real fast. Yep. Vizo's reminding everybody to please go check out Ronnie's sister channel, Flip Flop Nation, and hit the red button. We've got Mr. Larry, creator and supporter, Jeffrey Resendez, supporter, Amy Kephart, supporter and 5% creator, Vizo's Travel, hashtag creator, Eric B, creator and supporter. On my way over, Ronnie. Darren is still alive. Jeez. Larry's telling Amy it has to be 6% by now. Really creative creator. Hey, Francisco, good to see you, buddy. Welcome in. I will be here for Super Bowl. You need prizes? Hey, Larry, I'll actually message you right now, my friend. If you're interested in donating to the will, that would be awesome. I'll send you a message here in just a second. All right, guys. So I guess we'll just go and support our partner channel, Mr. Darren, who completely forgot about our live stream, I guess. Go and support him. Let him know that you guys are all coming over from us. We'd very much appreciate that. And I hope to see you guys back here, 10 o'clock Eastern time, for our family game night. So have a great night, everyone. Thank you for stopping by. And as always, take time to make memories. Good night, everybody. Thank you so much.
I think I'll go back where I came from, where everybody knew my name, and all my friends are still the same. I guess the slow life hit me just right, like a bonfire on a cold night. Hell, you can keep your 9 to 5, 'cause I'm happy with the simple life.